Hi, welcome to Our Family Beat. I'm Brigitte, and today I'm going to bring you along with me because I am making some quick and easy, reheatable breakfast type sandwiches. So some are going to be low carb, keto, and I'm just going to show you as I do it because I have to prep it anyways. So come along with me. We've got a lot to do, but it's going to be quick and it's going to be easy and it's going to be good, of course. So let's go. Okay, first things first, I need to make our mug cakes, which is really like a mug bread. And we have a recipe video on that, so I'll link it down below in the description box and up in the cards. But it's almond flour, baking powder, cheddar, salt, egg, butter. Super easy. If you want to see the exact measurements and all that, go ahead and check the other video out. But I'm just going to whip up a couple batches real quick and I'll show you a little bit of that, because that's going to be the basis for one of the breakfast sandwiches. And listen, for these breakfast sandwiches, I'm going to be reheating them either in the oven or in the air fryer. So it's quick and easy in the morning, but you can have a protein-packed breakfast, which I really like to do because, you know, once I hit work, it's like go, go, go until I have to have lunch. And so I really don't have a chance to sit and eat a snack a lot of times. So I want something that's gonna hold me over and fill me up. And I don't know, right now I just can't intermittent fast. It's so hard. Like, I get hungry. I mean, I'm working, walking, like going all over. So I want breakfast, and so I want something that's gonna hold me over, and with this protein breakfast, it does. Almond flour, mug cake, bread type things. Let's go. Okay, first batch is in the microwave. Comes in handy to be tall. Look at this beauty. So it's gotta cool for just a tad, and I'm gonna slice it in half and then half again to make thin little sandwiches. Otherwise the bread's a little too thick and I just like it a little thinner. Okay, let me show you the ingredients I have because a lot of these are gonna be similar but a slight variation. So for instance, for the low carb quesadillas, I've got these low carb wraps, which were in our last grocery haul where we went to Publix and to Walmart. So I can link that down below and up in the cards. So that's for the quesadilla part, and then this is gonna be for the quesadillas that are not low carb, and they're a little bit smaller, which is nice. I also have some rye bread, and since these are going in the freezer after we make them, you know, this bread is kind of on its last few days, so it needs to either be frozen or eaten up. And so I'm just gonna make breakfast sandwiches out of them, and then they're going in the freezer, and then it preserves them, and I meal prep, so it's great. And then also I have some of this regular whole wheat bread that I'm gonna make a sandwich out of. So, oh, plus the keto bread. So also, in there, we're going to put turkey in some, ham in some. We cut both of those up from the stuff we got from Costco. And then I have a variety of sliced cheeses. So we've got Swiss, Colby Jack, cheddar, and Monterey Jack. So this way it's all basically the same type of ingredients, but it's not the exact same thing every single morning. So it's kind of nice. And I can use shredded, which sometimes I do, but the sliced ones, especially for like the quesadilla type parts, makes it so easy because it'll just cover the whole thing, and that way I know it's going to like encase the eggs and the meat and then stick to the tortilla, which is, you know, key, because when you reheat it, you don't want the quesadilla to open back up. You want it to stay together. So I like the sliced because it's an even thing all the way across. Okay, let me cut this bread and then we will go on to the eggs. Okay, next I'm going to be using these in my little skillet here. And I'm going to heat up some of this bacon grease, which is from previously cooking bacon in the oven. And then I drained the fat into there. So I'm going to put that in there as the grease. And I'm going to, after it gets a little hot, crack an egg in each one, break the yolk so it kind of all mixes together. You can scramble it beforehand, but you know, it's just dirtying one more dish. So I just do it all in one. After it semi-cooks, I take the red thing off and I'll flip it and then salt and pepper it, and then I take it off, and I'll show you how I put it on the sandwiches and the quesadillas. And hey, if you really like this video, give it a thumbs up, because it really helps the YouTube algorithm to say, hey, people like this, let's share it with others. And that's how our video is gonna spread. Also by word of mouth. So if you like this video, hit the share button right here. And if you aren't already subscribed, go ahead and hit that button too. Also, come connect with us over on social media at Our Family Be Social on Instagram. We love connecting with you guys in the comments. We love seeing your families over there. And if you haven't signed up for our newsletter on our website, which is ourfamilybe.com, go ahead over there. We're gonna send something out once a month right now, just to keep updated and let you know what's going on. We're gonna have some cool stuff within the newsletter, so go ahead and sign up for that on our website at ourfamilybe.com. Okay, let's get back to cooking. Okay, that was a terrible flip job, but it really doesn't matter because it's going into, you know, the bread or the quesadilla or whatever. So I'm gonna do a bunch of those all at once, and then I'm going to assemble everything. But look, I'll show you everything I set up here on the counter to prep. Here's what I've got. Okay, so I've got my almond flour cheese bread. I've got the rye, got the low carb, the regular is gonna go in here. Rye, this one, this one. So I'm going to lay out as much as I can and then assemble everything. So I'm gonna do some more of these right here. Got my apron on because that grease is splattering all over. So what I'm gonna do while those are cooking, in between going in and out of batches of that, I'm going to put cheese all over quesadillas and bread and all of that to get ready to put the eggs on top. Time lapse. So it's good that they're actually all different sizes, because then I can choose if I want a larger breakfast or a little bit smaller. Sometimes I'm really hungry in the morning, sometimes I'm not, you know, especially if I've eaten late because I was working late, then I'm not as hungry in the morning, but I still need to eat something to hold me over until lunch. So I've got a bunch of different size things. Some of these I'm gonna put like half of an egg on, and then like if I need to, I can always have 2 of them, like these little almond flour ones. Like it's gonna make one, but you know, it's only gonna have half an egg with some like ham or turkey or something. So let me do the ham and turkey now, then I'm gonna put the eggs on, and then some of these I'm gonna griddle close, and then we'll seal them up in the foil and then put them in the freezer. Also, I've got my dinner cooking right here. Let me show you. It's a recipe from Sarah at Our Tribe of Many, and it's like a chicken with a cream sauce. So it's got cream cheese and butter and some garlic, salt, and sour cream, and I might add some cheese later. And it's got chicken in there, and I'm gonna shred it up and then probably have it over pasta for the kids. And I've got some steamed carrots with butter that I've already made, and maybe some cauli rice with ours. And simple, it's just been cooking in the crock pot all day. Okay, on to the meat, and then we're gonna add the eggs. You can, of course, use bacon, which is what I did last time, but I didn't pre-cook any of that, so I'm just gonna use lunch meat. It's still protein. Bacon is, of course, better. You know, I like bacon, but use what you have, you know? Let's do zero waste. Let's not go buy stuff needlessly. So let's add the eggs, and then we'll griddle them shut. Okay, the big tortillas and the rye bread, I added a little extra cheese other than the one slice I already had because they were a little bigger. So I'm going to only do the quesadilla ones. The sandwich ones, they're not gonna come unfolded in the air fryer. So I'm just gonna close the quesadillas up and then wrap it all up and put it in the freezer. Okay, let's see what we got. I don't know, this foil is like reflective or something. Okay, I'm gonna wrap these up and then we're gonna put them in a bag, Ziploc bag, and then we're gonna put them in the freezer. Typically what I do is I just unfold the aluminum foil and I keep it on the aluminum foil and I either put it in the oven, I'd say, I don't know, 350 or 400 for in the oven, maybe 10 minutes. I try to defrost them and then fridge overnight because they cook faster in the morning that way. You can do it from frozen, but just it's gonna take longer. And then in the air fryer, I set it to 400, and when it's defrosted, I put it in there for I think like 5 minutes, and I try to flip it over halfway through, and I still keep it on the foil even in the air fryer. So that's why I try to flip it, because I am blocking the bottom and the air can't get up through the holes in the rack. But I feel like then if any cheese is gonna come out, like, I don't know, I just feel like it is contained, and then I just eat it right off of that and I don't have to dirty a plate. And listen, the less dishes we have, the better. Am I right, moms? Come on, no one wants to do dishes, okay? Seriously, who likes doing them? Okay, so that's it, you guys. I've got this pack, and I've got this pack of sandwiches. It's great. Hope y'all enjoyed that. If you do something similar, or if you actually make this recipe, then leave a comment down below and let me know, because anytime I can save time in the morning is a win, because I like to sleep and I got little kids and they like to wake me up. So I like to take every minute I can get most mornings. Anytime I can pre-prep breakfast is good. So if you like this video, give it a thumbs up. And if you haven't already subscribed, hit the button right here, right here. If you want to see more videos by us, check them out up here. I'll put some meal prep ones here, and I'll put some grocery hauls right here. Until we meet again, don't forget, life is better together.